Hello, I'm Brian Gansky. I'm a product and system specialist for small grains for John Deere. And today we're going to talk about See & Spray Select and the ability that that has to spray certain weeds looking at a green versus brown system. And it's either a fallow or a burn down application. So we have a regular 616R sprayer that comes factory ready with See & Spray. And that includes a camera system here that looks down, and we're going to go ahead and see the difference between a green plant versus brown dirt. From that camera system, the image is fed into a processor, and that processor is taking all those images and looking and analyzing whether it's green versus brown. If it sees green, it's going to go ahead and command a nozzle body or several nozzle bodies, depending on which way we have the preferences set in the cab, to turn on and spray that green plant matter. Now, See & Spray Select is a daytime only application. So we're going to look at spraying 30 minutes after sunrise to 30 minutes before sunset. And to get that, we utilize a sensor on the top of the cab to be able to know when we're at that point. We also, on this boom, have what's called Recirculation and Reclaim. Now, if you've sprayed any time in the past, you know it takes a while to get that boom charged. You sit at the edge of the field and you turn your master spray switch on and you're looking out the window and seeing when the end of that boom starts having product come out. Well, that's actually fairly wasteful of that product, and you also end up having kind of an environmental issue there at the edge of the field. So what we have is a product called Reclaim as well as Recirculation. The nozzle bodies are going to shut themselves off, and the product is going to be pumped into the boom tubing. That's going to allow that product to be there when I first hit the master on switch, so I don't have to worry about loading that product into the boom. Same thing when we talk about Reclaim. We're going to use air that's on board the sprayer to push the product out of the boom back up into the main tank. What that's going to allow me to do is reclaim that product out of the boom and then be able to flush my boom with clean water at the end of the day to make sure that we get those nozzle bodies cleaned up. Now, See & Spray is pretty awesome in the fact that we see some fairly awesome savings. We're looking at about a 77% savings on chemical when we go out in the field, as well as hitting 98% of the weeds that are out in the field. So that's a really, really good opportunity to see some savings, especially in a year like 2022 when herbicides are going to be number one, hard to get, and number two, very expensive.
Hello everyone, I'm Maddie Zambrano, a PSS for large grains with John Deere. Today we're going to be focusing on the See & Spray Select setup page in the Gen 4 display, as well as analyzing our application data in Operations Center. Here you can see the See & Spray Select setup page. First, you'll select which configuration you'll be spraying. So we have three different options with See & Spray Select. We will be spraying broadcast out of nozzle A, and See & Spray Select will be spraying out of nozzle B. So our three options is in season, we can apply normally broadcast out of nozzle A. Our second option is to select See & Spray Select out of nozzle B. And our third option is the combination A plus B, where the sprayer is broadcasting all throughout the field, and when it detects that weed, it gives an extra push of that herbicide to ensure that you are targeting that extra area as well. The next area that you'll select in the setup page is the ground application type. So for example, are you spraying burn down or are you spraying in a fallow field? Next, you'll select what your fallback mode trigger is. So there are a couple of different options or areas that the sprayer is identifying to trigger fallback mode. That is the speed. So See & Spray Select runs at 12 miles an hour. If it runs faster than that, it's going to trigger fallback mode. You have a couple of different options with fallback mode. You can select for that to go back to broadcast or for those nozzles to turn off. Now, it's not turning off the entire boom, but only the three nozzles in which that camera is responsible for. Additional areas that is responsible with fallback mode is lighting, so ensuring that it has proper lighting, as well as boom height as well. The next area in the setup page is nozzle coverage. So depending on your preferences, once the weed is detected, the sprayer can spray out of only one nozzle or multiple nozzles based on your preferences. Next in the setup page is spray sensitivity. We have a range from 1 to 5, 5 being the most sensitive. And lastly, in our setup page is minimum spray length. Here we have 3 options: small, medium, and large, which is how long do you want it to spray after it identifies the weed. Next, we'll talk about the run page in See & Spray Select, which overviews the diagnostics. So here we are able to identify specifically what area might be having an issue, whether it's a specific nozzle or camera. We even have the opportunity to see what the camera is seeing right from our display in the cab. Additionally, we have the capability within our display to see our history of our fallback mode, as well as any of our diagnostic codes. Next, let's switch on over and talk about after application when we're reviewing our data in Operations Center. Here we can see a great example of an Analyze as Applied map in Operations Center. As you can see, there are multiple colors here in this data layer. That is where the sprayer actually applied. The gray area is where it was not applied. So if we look at the actual numbers, the target total gallons was about 13,000 gallons, whereas it actually applied only about 1,700 gallons where those weeds were actually present. That's a lot of cost savings and herbicide savings for your operation. For more information about See & Spray Select, make sure to reach out to your American Implement sales representative. Thank you.